How's it going, everybody? Thanks for checking out my video update, and thanks for all the comments on the COVID-19 horror story video. It's helped quite a bit. So my horror story video left off just before September, when I had gone through about all the medications they had for ITP. Nothing was helping much. I was having to be admitted about every 2 weeks for platelets and IVIG. My numbers would go up into the mid-70s or so, then last about 2 weeks, then go back down into the teens again. I was having to go to the hematologist about 2 to 3 times a week, on top of all the hospital admissions. Skip forward to September 10th, I was admitted, and they were going to try a new IV med, Rituxan or something like that. Well, I had a reaction to it, so that was a no-go. So we decided that at that point to do the splenectomy. Surgery scheduled for September 16th. Was released from the hospital on the 18th and had some digestive issues for a couple of days, lost about 16 pounds, then finally went away, but were not related to the main issue, so that's moot. On September 28th, my numbers were at 756,000. My doctor was worried about them going too high or up into the millions, but wanted to see if my body would regulate things on its own. On September 26th, numbers down to 500 or 500,000. So going in the right direction for now, for the first time. We'll check again in about a month, which is much better than every 2 to 3 days for sure. Now the doctor says there is a 25% chance that ITP could still be a problem even after the splenectomy, but we are hopeful that this is over with and that I won't have to be taking any meds for the rest of my life, anything like that. Keep things normal. I still have to worry about bacterial infections for the first couple of years, but my body should figure things out on its own. So in conclusion, my story goes from no medical issues and no major medical issues prior to the Johnson & Johnson vaccine to critical platelet level below 10,000 on several occasions, admitted into the hospital 4 times for infusion of IVIG and platelets to get my numbers back up, and then finally to surgical removal of my spleen, all that at a probable cost of about $460,000 to the insurance, of course. That's a guesstimate because I did see some numbers, but I didn't get to see them all. With my out-of-pocket costs for copays and deductibles being over about $3,200. Now, so far there has been no contact to the hospital, my work medical, or me from Johnson & Johnson, from the CDC or the FDA. Now, keep in mind that they always say it's safe. We follow up on everything. We know what's going on, and there's your proof. They don't follow up on anything that we can tell, or that I can tell at least. Doctor hasn't said anything to me about anybody contacting him, and we did file a report with my work medical to the CDC about the issue. They've been updating it as often as I update them with my medical issues, which I have to do constantly with my work. And still nothing. So there you have it. Now keep in mind, I'm not saying don't get the vaccine. I'm not saying do get the vaccine. I'm saying make up your own mind. I think this mandate is... Anyways, we're not going to get into the mandate. But what I will say is that I was 1 in 25,000 to have a severe issue like this. It is very unlikely that it would happen to most people, but it is like anything else. It's your body's reaction to the vaccine. It's not the vaccine doing something yet. We won't know that for another 5 to 10 years, probably, maybe less than that. I don't know. But I'm just saying, anything like this, a right now episode is your body's reaction to the vaccine. So mine just didn't like the vaccine, so it tried to kick it out in every way possible. So taking the spleen out was our only option. It has helped. We'll see. I feel fine. I felt fine for the whole thing. Everything was normal for me, except for when they would try a new drug. That's what would kick my butt for a little bit. But again, it was just a reaction to a normal reaction to it. It's side effects. So again, I'm not saying don't get it or do. I'm saying do your research, make up your mind on your own. Hopefully you'll have everything you need. Hopefully this will help you with a little bit more ammo for the fuel for the fire, whatever you want to call it, and to help you make up your mind. So thank you for watching. God bless. Stay healthy. Keep safe, and we'll see you next time. All right, bye.